of you have been stuck in traffic for hours because of a car crash? How many of you have been the victim of that car accident? According to the Florida Department of Motor Vehicles and Highway Safety, in 2009 there were 235,778 accidents in the state of Florida. That's an average of 646 crashes per day. Now think about your likelihood of being involved in one of those auto accidents on your daily commute. Your auto insurance policy is designed to protect you in the event of an accident. However, if you don't know the ins and outs regarding how your policy works, you could be more of a victim than you thought. Today I want to educate you on the different parts that make up your auto insurance policy and how it can help protect you when you're involved in an accident. Every auto insurance policy consists of three major parts. The first is protection for you and your passengers if you're injured. The second is protection for damages to your vehicle. And the third part of your policy is liability, which can protect you from a lawsuit if you are at fault in an accident. I'm going to explain to you all these parts in detail so you'll be more prepared the next time an accident happens to you. Let's start with the coverage that protects you and your family by paying for your injuries. In the state of Florida, you're required to carry personal injury protection, which pays for medical expenses, income loss, and death benefits, according to StateFarm.com, the leader in auto insurance claims and service for the last 40 years.
Yes.
Personal injury protection pays for 80% of your medical expenses, 60% of your lost wages, and $5,000 for death benefit per person. So regardless of which driver is at fault in an accident, your policy covers you and your family members living with you. The next part of your policy that offers coverage for your injuries are medical payments. This is an optional coverage that you can elect from your insurance company and covers the other 20% left over from your PIP insurance. Every insurance company offers different amounts of medical payments. State Farm, for example, offers $5,000 and $10,000 of additional medical benefits. You can also elect a separate coverage for death, dismemberment, and loss of sight caused by an auto accident. This is a convenient way to purchase additional insurance for death or dismemberment at a low cost, even if you already have life insurance. Most companies will even double the benefit if you're wearing your seatbelt when you're involved in the accident. Now, if that's not an incentive to buckle up, I don't know what is. Now, all of us are upstanding citizens and pay for our auto insurance every month like we're supposed to. But unfortunately, everyone in the state of Florida isn't so responsible. According to the Florida Department of Motor Vehicles and Highway Safety, 1 in every 4 drivers in the state of Florida is uninsured. It would be in your best interest to purchase the additional uninsured motorist coverage offered by your insurance company. In the event you are hit by one of those uninsured drivers or a driver who is underinsured, this coverage pays additional medical coverage after your PIP and medical payments. Now that we've covered all of your live-in relatives' injuries, let's talk about the coverage that protects your car. Damages to your car are covered in any accident if you elect comprehensive and collision on your auto insurance policy. Comprehensive extends coverage for your car if it is stolen or damaged by anything that caused other than collision. Some examples are fire, flood, vandalism, hitting a bird or a deer. And comprehensive also covers glass damage to your car. Did you know that if your windshield is cracked or damaged, your insurance company will replace it for free? The next coverage paying for damages to your car is your collision coverage. Collision pays for damages to your car caused by just that, collision, with another vehicle or object. Remember our discussion about uninsured drivers? Well, we only talked about medical coverage under uninsured motorist, offered by your insurance company. If you're hit by an uninsured driver, your collision coverage is what pays for damages to your car. The last but possibly most important part of your auto insurance policy is the liability piece. This is the part of your policy that protects you from a lawsuit in the event of an accident where you're the at-fault party. Auto insurance liability is broken up into 2 parts, bodily injury and property damage. Bodily injury pays for injuries that someone else sustains from an auto accident where you're at fault, and property damage pays for damages to other cars or another property. Your property damage liability will also pay for your defense and court costs if you're sued because of an auto accident. You might be wondering how much liability you need, and that's hard to say because liability differs from person to person. My advice is to have high enough liability to cover your liquid assets in the event of an accident. StateFarm.com suggests you consider how you will pay for any damages that exceed your liability limits.